Good everyone, welcome back. So in this class, I'm going to be teaching on comments. All right, comments, and this is very what vital and important as a programmer. You should know what comments are. All right. So comments in JavaScript are just used to what explain your code for yourself or for what others, and they are ignored by the what browser. So comments are non-executable. All right, they are non-executable. So in JavaScript, we have two types of comments. We have the single line comments and we have the what? We have the multi-line comments. All right. And to declare the single line comment, you use a forward slash twice, as you can see here. Then anything written on that line is going to be what commented. It's not going to be executed by your what by your browser. All right. Then for the multi-line, you put a forward slash, then an asterisk, then anything inside, all right, either in a straight line, more than a straight line, and so on, is not going to be what executed by the what browser, because the browser is going to see it as a what comment. Then to close it, you put an asterisk and a slash also. All right. Okay. So and this is just a tip. Always use your what? Always use your comments to explain what your codes does. Okay, so you want to write a code, or you have a piece of code that manipulates a test. You should be able to use a comment to write this piece of code manipulates what this test, or it is used to change this element, and so on and so on. Okay, so it is used to what best describe your code. It is used to best describe your code. And always remember, comments are what not executed by the what by the browser. Okay, so let's go to practicalize this. So this is where we stopped on our previous class. This is where we stopped on our previous class. Okay, so we have the output here. So let's say we want to use a single line comment, and remember I say to use a single line comment you use a what a forward slash. So let's come here to say, look at it, this line, or let's say the code below. You can see it's not what executed by the what by the browser. You are not seeing this my right up here on your browser. All right, so let's maximize this so that you see it well. So you can see I just use this comment here to explain what this code does. You can see, so if someone comes to see my code, he or she will be able to say, oh, okay, this is what this what code does. As you can see, this code below, or let's say the code below inserts a data or text to our what HTML H1 element with ID as what demo. So the person will now be able to understand, okay, this is what this line of code here does. Okay, it is used to insert what data to this our HTML H1 element with the ID as what demo. You can see. All right, and also you can use it to comment your code. Maybe you are trying to test run something. You can use it to comment your code, assuming you are having issues. You say, okay, let me check my issues, and programmers do use it to what to test their code, to know to look for faults. Okay, so let's say this code now that we write, this code here that we wrote here is wrong. All right, but we don't want to remove it, we don't want to cut it out. We can just what comment it. You can see, you can see it now. It's not being what executed by the browser anymore. All right, so let me remove the comment back. Okay, so if okay, so remember this is for a what a single line what comment. So if I should come here now and move this to the next line, you can see we are not having what, an error here, except I add this slash also, this double slash also, to make it what, a single line comment. All right, so just know that the single line comment is for what, the comment for a single what line, a straight line, that single straight line. All right, so anything other than that is not going to see it as a what, comment anymore. Okay, now for the multi-line comment, like I said, it is what, it is more than what, this single line. And something like this, as you can see, we can use the multi-line comment for it. As you can see, this is more than one line. So here you put your slash and your what, asterisk. All right, you can see everything now beneath it is seeing them as what, as comments. You can see everything beneath it is seeing them as what, comments, including what, my code here. Okay, so here I'm going to be closing the comments beneath this, and here to close it you put an asterisk and you put a what, a slash. All right, so to open the comment you open it using a slash and an asterisk, and to close it you use an asterisk, then a what, a slash. All right, then anything inside, it might be more than 50 lines and more and more and more. All right, it might be more than 50 lines. It might be more than 50 lines and more and more. All right, so everything inside is going to see them as what, comment. It's not going to execute it. All right, it's not going to what, execute it. Okay, so this is just all about comments, the single line comments and the multi line comments. Remember, the single line comments affect what, a single line, a straight line, while the multi line comments affect more than one line. All right, it affects a line or more than one line. Okay, and remember, comments are used to what, document your code, and they are not executable by the what, browser. They are not executable by the browser. Okay, so this is it for this class.